I love technology, but the cables absolutely drive me crazy. I hate it. So I organize my cables in a few different ways and like cable accessories. So kind of the most commonly used cables are also commonly ones that I receive with items. I keep in this box that I have everything kind of sorted through these little mesh bags that I get on Amazon. I have these bags all over my house. They are my favorite thing. They don't stick to each other, but they're see-through enough that you can kind of see what's in there. And I group everything by type and then just label them real quick. And everything doesn't have to be like perfect in here, just as long as they get into the right little bag so that they're contained. That way you don't have to go looking through like 10 million cables to find what it is that you need. And I have found, however, these cable ties that I love. I haven't switched everything over yet, but these are my favorite. I got them on Amazon and they're nice because they attach to the cable themselves. So when you're using the cable, they're not like sitting on some table getting lost. And then they're really easy to just wrap up, and you wrap it around the band of cables. You can do it a couple different ways. It's a little hard doing it on camera, but they just kind of wrap around real quick, and then you can kind of take this loop and put it over this little, I don't know, knob thing, and they stay perfectly. They are by far and away my favorite cable ties that I've ever had. So I love having that, and I just keep this whole box in my office. Like, I have this desk drawer thingy. Oh, I also have these kind of few random like jack of all trade cables. These have these little adapter things so that they can be kind of more universal. It can be USB-C or USB-A to USB-C or Lightning. And they also magnetize to each other. So these are pretty cool. I usually will take at least one of these with me when I travel, just in case I've forgotten something. But I thought I would use this more, and I haven't used it a ton because most of the time I remember the correct cable, and I just prefer to use the specific cable that I need. But this is handy to have. It's also nice to kind of wrangle all the new cables as they come in. I just throw them in the appropriate pouch. And the next thing is this little container that I have of these short little cables. This is my most used, and I just keep this in a desk drawer for my charging station, and I have these little adapters. Then I keep a pouch of cable ties, and I'm a crazy person, so I like the black and the white. I like white on white cables and black on black cables, and it's just nice to have these handy so you can wrap everything up. Then this is where cables kind of go to die. So if it's a cable that I don't think I'm gonna need or whatever, but I stick it in here. Most of the time I don't waste like a good like mesh bag on it. I just use a Ziploc and I label it so I know what it is. That's kind of the key thing, because when you're going through here to clean out cables, you don't wanna sit there for like 20 minutes figuring out what a cable is for. So it's nice to at least label them so you know what it is. And then finally, this is my tech pouch for travel. I keep this stocked all the time. I won't go into too much detail because I've done a whole separate video on it, but that's pretty much it.